Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Tuesday, February 4th, 2025. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin. The Bitcoin today, USDC at Zondacrypto daily time frame chart. And what caught my attention is that massive volume here, the biggest volume since December 5th. So this is the biggest volume this year, the biggest volume since the December 5th, and it looks like it's quite hard to find this kind of volume anytime soon. Look at this. This is the August already, so quite interesting situation on the current chart of the Bitcoin. So that's the first thing. All right, let me just zoom out a little bit. There you go. And then let me just remove the volume, because we already know it is extreme volume on the Bitcoin. Now, what is happening here? Possibly you obviously know that the market made this sell-off towards the $92,000 and then bounced back up. Big green volume is present, big green candle with a long lower wick is right now completed. Today we are going a little bit down below we are now below the $100,000 local low. Daily low is now 98,394. So yesterday dip was bought all the way down towards the level of 92,000, and today the market is trying to move a little bit lower, right? But for now it's very early to say that this is the complete candle. There's still plenty of hours for this candle to close, so let's just wait. Now, the situation from yesterday just told us a very important thing about this chart. The first thing is that it confirmed the demand zone. So let me just apply the demand zone yet again on the chart, because it's crucial. It's very, very important to everyone have this demand zone on the chart. So it's basically located just towards the level of $90,000, roughly around this level here. This zone might be enough, 92,500, 90,350, right? So this is quite important to know that there is a zone. This is demand zone that was tested many times before, and every time the market bounced from this zone and even made all-time high, right? So we can see that this zone here is tested many times. It's a crucial zone, and every time the price dips towards this zone, the bulls entering the market, buying the dip, and then the bounce might be continued, and even the trend might be continued towards, of course, the new all-time high. The recent was 108,382. All right, so yet another time the dip towards the zone proved that it is strong and reliable zone. And as you can see, the lower wick from this recent candle tells us that the bulls are still present between these two technical support levels. Now, only a sustained breakout below this zone would confirm that top is in place and the bears have a bigger control on the market, pushing the prices eventually towards the level of let's say $80,000. So initially we break below 90,350, and then if there is a close far away from this level, we can push the prices lower towards the $80,000, right? So this is the scenario, which is very, very bearish. However, as long as the bulls provide the demand for the Bitcoin around this area, 92,500, 90,350, the outlook remains bullish. However, again, we don't have too much development here, right? these days, since the high that was made on January 20th, new all-time high. There's not much development to the upside right now. Maybe in the future there will be continuation of the upward movement. Please notice the fact that from the upper side we got this very narrow zone here, the extreme zone of the all-time high and the previous all-time high, and of course there is some sort of the pressure made on the bulls every time they hit this level, so it's obvious, and from the last swing high we can apply our trend line here, which is very, very weak trend line. Even if we applied something like this, it's still very, very weak trend line. And as long as the market trends below this trend line, the outlook remains, of course, bearish in the short term, obviously, in the short term. RSI, what's going on with the momentum? So, with this plunge towards $92,000, the momentum went down towards the level of roughly, let's say, 42 points, yeah, 43, 42 points, and now it's bouncing back up. You can see it's straight on. We bounced towards the level of 51 points. So it means that we are hovering around the level of 50. So if we are around $100,000 and the market keeps trading like this around the $100,000, the momentum remains around the level of 50, hovering up and down, oscillating right there. So what we are waiting for is obviously some sort of the trigger movement. What I mean is, of course, that the movement below the demand zone and lower, or above the all-time high and of course higher. The short-term trend is sideways. The medium-term trend is obviously sideways as well, sideways to bullish, and the long-term trade is of course up. So the outlook remains bullish for the Bitcoin. For now, it's hard to say anything else about the current situation. It's hard to say anything more about the current situation, because it looks like this market is very, very susceptible to the volatility and to the news and data coming to the market very, very urgently, and especially the one that are completely unexpected. So please stay focused, stay vigilant. The volatility might get up, might be a little bit higher than usual, and we will see how this market will, of course, react on the news that will definitely hit this market sooner or later. For now, the outlook remains sideways. Only long-term outlook remains bullish. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. Take care and bye bye.